niggas got some bad motherfuckers. Hey, baby. Hey, baby, get some bubble gum in this motherfucker. So. Right, baby, get some of y'all. Study long, study wrong, baby.
Hello. We are back once again. The Toxic Trio is back. It is me, the True Hill Phenom SP3, back once again with the true face of the Jobber Tears podcast, Sir Wilkins, and of course, the living legend himself. One word, Larry Morgan.
What's up, guys?
It's another edition of Toxic Talk. We left them on a cliffhanger the last episode with Sir Wilkins.
Last episode, man. Oh man,
there was a lot. There was a lot going on in that last episode. Larry's passionate rant about women who don't enjoy their man taking them out on a first date at BBQs or Applebee's, and how they're ruining the standards and
not only that, it's just like women just expecting guys to be mind readers. No, I don't have a problem. Nobody has a problem taking you out. Nobody has a problem like getting to know you. It's just y'all have to tell us what the fuck you like, man. Stop expecting us to be mind readers, and then when we don't guess correctly, you're mad.
I don't want to start Larry up again, but yeah, that's what he said.
I don't want to start you up either by mentioning Dwight Howard, but
I was gonna get into that after we finish his story. So that was a perfect to run down what we're gonna be talking about. But yeah, Sir Wilkins and I both were talking about wrestlers being in the wrestling field. Sir Wilkins is training, and he talked about an experience where he got a wrestler who slid in his DMs.
Some real filthy, messy shit, bro. Oh my God.
I know the
same wrestler.
Is it the same? I don't know.
I think it's the same wrestler that slid into your DMs.
I don't know if we've confirmed this yet.
We can't confirm it, but we'll confirm it later.
Yeah, we can't confirm it on the air.
Yeah, we're not gonna.
I don't be getting hit on by gay guys like you guys, man. You guys are better looking than me. That's what
no. It's just that they know you ain't gay.
This was.
I don't think you guys ain't gay either. No.
I don't know. We're a little smaller.
I think it's that picture I took at Battle Club Pro. It's a great like headshot, but like it makes me look too pretty. I guess I don't know.
I'm the one with the long hair.
This
I
is
still
true.
don't get hit on by gay guys.
This is true. You can do this.
I don't do that. Bro. No, I don't do that type of shit, bro. I already have a problem fucking putting my hair in a bun, but I put it like that so I can keep it out of my face or whatever. So
this is true.
I try to I try to embrace my like be a little bit more not that much of a man's man kind of thing the way I already am. But fuck it, that's why
you're a man's man.
Yeah, man.
You're William Regal's vignettes before his WWE debut.
I try to be a little Euro to be like, all right, whatever. But nah, fuck it. I am who I am.
So hit us with what happened in the DMs.
So, all right, I actually started too late in the DMs that he sent me. So this goes back to October 29th, 2018.
Wow.
Nothing wrong with this. Mm-hmm. I don't think anything of this. I had to actually talk to Janelle about this. Was this dude hitting on me or not? So then I didn't want to be rude because I don't want to look like I hate gay people or anything like that. Yeah. Nothing wrong with them.
Nope.
So he sends me a video of him working out. I'm a personal trainer. So I see that sometimes. And then he was like, yo, did you watch my video? And I was like, yeah. He's like, what do you think? I was like, you're getting strong, bro. Okay, what the fuck? You just some videos of you doing arm workouts. He's like, thanks. It motivated me to get out of bed. I was like, cool. He's like, what about you? What are you up to? I was like, working and building the podcast. What's your podcast about? Send him the link. He goes, yeah, morning wood killing me. You got plans this morning?
Oh, God.
So then he texts us right after, void that. Wrong message.
Yeah, okay, pal. Wrong message.
Wait.
I've done
How
that
long
before.
after the morning wood text that he said?
Because I ignored the first thing. And I was like, I'm not looking at this shit.
Yeah, but that's why I'm asking. How long after?
I don't remember. I can't give you an exact. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Okay.
So then he goes, oh, Jobber Tears. Ha, 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 ha. And then I didn't respond. November 4th comes, what's up? I was like, yo, I'm drunk. Home. Just about just about. You? And I go, home as well. Cool. TV watching? I was like, yeah. He puts eyes. Show, elevator here. I ignore it. Then he goes, and then I text him the next day because I think I was asleep. I go, nice. Because I'm still thinking that maybe he's trying to work business out and maybe I'm bugging. Because I don't like to assume anything. He goes, how you sleep? And I ignore that because I didn't fucking like talking.
Bro, how'd you sleep is universal for like, yo, I fucks with you and I'm trying to get to know you. Because I send that to a lot of girls I fucking a date. How did you sleep last night? That gets the ball rolling. That gets the juices flowing, bro.
Stop saying juices in this conversation, bro. He texts me, yo, you coming to the next show? And I was like, when? December 15th. Then I ignore that. Because I'm really bad at actually texting, actually. And then he goes, morning. And then I text him like an hour later, what's up? He's like, having a rough morning start. I was like, you okay? Because I'm generally care about niggas. He texts me a picture of him laying on his bed with a remote control.
Yo, Wilkins, if you don't fucking know this shit by now, the motherfucker's trying to hit on. Come on, man.
No,
like, come on, man. You overdoing it now, man. Come on, man.
I generally don't think niggas is like that.
My nigga, son, it's 2019 in New York. Niggas is gay, son.
And I would just confirm, yes, it is the same wrestler.
Yo, we just looked at the picture. Okay, Sid has now confirmed that the wrestler that's been in his inbox has also been in Wilkins' inbox. And I just looked at the picture, and I know who the fuck the wrestler is now. Oh, God,
so
man.
then I text, I see Janelle the next day. I'm like, yo, I think this nigga's gay. And he's trying to fuck. And Janelle's like, I think so too, but don't stop talking to him. I said, what?
Janelle's like, sacrifice your ass for some fucking money,
I was like,
bro.
what do you mean by that? She was like, nah, listen, he popping right now. Just talk to him.
Janelle's trying to pimp you out, bro.
I was like, you're not pimping me out. She's like, just talk to him. You ain't got to fuck. Let's have casual conversation. And maybe he doesn't want to fuck. Maybe he's just being friendly.
That motherfucker wants to fuck, bro.
So then I was like, all right, cool. Talk to you later. Randomly hits me up, rise and grind. And I go, what's up? He's like, what, you're getting into not too long ago. No, you said just getting in not too long ago. Yourself? Ignore that. Rise and grind, rise and shine. Enjoy the day. Thanks. Anytime. That's not something like a chick now at this point.
This is like little pleasantry texts that I fucking text chicks like women I date.
But I keep ignoring it.
Rise and grind.
So I keep ignoring it.
Yeah, bro.
And then he goes, morning, good. And I go, yo, what's... At this point, I'm getting kind of annoyed. He goes, yo, what's good? And then I ignore it. Then he sends me a video of him going through his Snapchat. Oh, this is, what's his name? James Ellsworth?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
He sends me that video of him, like, doing... He's like, what do you think about this? And I was like, yo, that's a nasty man. Mm-hmm. And then blah, blah, blah. Ignore it. He sends me text messages. Then this is where I fucked up.
Oh boy!
I said this on the last episode, and then he was like, "You going to this open house to learn to wrestle?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm going." He was like, "Whatever," and he's like, "I'm going to this other promotion to wrestle," and then I text, "You be fucking," but I meant to put, "You be fucking with this promotion."
Botch Wilkins.
Botch Wilkins at his finest. So when
that's when you fucked up, bro.
I fucked up big time,
bro. He must. That is a great. That's the
because
goat of boxing.
It opened it up because
now
he goes.
I bet he got the smoking hard erection when he read
he
that
goes.
shit, son.
I go. You be fucking. He's like, I can laugh out loud.
Put your headsets back on, Larry. Yo, you fucked up.
Oh, I fucked up.
Yo.
So then I left it alone, and he's hit me up sporadically, and I kept like ignoring because I know I fucked up.
So I bet he got heart eyes in his fucking eyes, bro.
Yo. And then he's like, "You coming to my show?" Not sure. Didn't go.
Oh, this is good shit.
And then I told him I joined this particular wrestling school. He's like, yo, congrats, blah, blah, blah. And then this is when he said some wild shit to me. Wild. He put eyeballs, and then he texted me, I want to use you.
Oh, yep. That's it.
And then I text him, nigga, what? He goes, oh, I'm thinking of a huge entrance to do. I might need your help.
Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, pal. Yo, you know what?
And that was it.
He has,
That was it.
he has a bad game, but he has good, like,
Saving it.
yeah. His saves are pretty damn good, bro. His saves are pretty damn good, son.
I can't believe it's the same person.
It's legit to say. I knew once you told me who it was, I knew one person wouldn't do it. The one I'm kind of cool with. You know who we're both talking about. I knew. I was like, is it that person? Nah. But I was like, hold up. Let me dig a little bit into it. And then when you told me, I was like, I knew it. Nasty man. Listen. On some real shit, I can't get mad at it. Because straight wrestlers are in chicks' DMs all the time.
This is true.
That's a fact.
This is absolutely
So
true.
I am not going to get mad about it. It's just wild.
That being said, I'm going to inbox him a video of you guys' match at Jobber Slam 1. That should get him going.
There you go. But
I fucking hate Larry.
I mean, if we like we talk about like the straight guys that are in like the women's DMs, we're like friends and like close to like a bunch of beautiful women that are professional wrestling fans. And I think like we should make like a new game of where we like describe the wrestler and the people have to guess who was in, you know, like True Hill Mimi's DMs, who was in our good friend Reiko's DMs, who was in my girlfriend's DMs, because I can tell a few stories about that as well. So.
Yeah, absolutely. Tia, Reiko especially. Right? God damn. Man. How many wrestlers been in her fucking DMs? Getting shit.
Yeah.
Mimi as well? Hell
He
yeah.
has to, you have to give him a little bit of the benefit of the doubt here. He
likes men.
Yeah,
And he likes good looking men.
Exactly.
You guys are good looking, bro.
Thank you.
So-
Appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
Appreciate
man.
that.
So it is what it is, man.
Appreciate
like,
that.
We were all brought up, like, because I grew up in Flatbush, bro. I grew up in Flatbush, Brooklyn. Like, my family was the only American family on the block. So Jamaicans, Haitians, Trinidadians, Bajans, Guyanese. So the whole gay culture shit was shunned down upon in the Caribbean. You know that?
Yeah.
And I played sports all my life, so the locker room culture shit, so I was brought up, oh, gay people, oh, what the hell? Then you start becoming an adult and you're around gay people, you're like, hey, man, this shit, they're not that bad. Like, what the fuck, man?
It's true.
They're human beings. Gay people like sports, just like you and me. They're the same, It's just when they start, like, getting real out of hand,
Yeah, like you said with like the women with the BBQs and Applebee's, it's a case by case study.
Yeah,
not
it really
all
is, yeah.
not all gay guys are the same. Some gay guys. I mean, like you said on the last episode, I respect more the ones that are open about who
Yeah,
they are,
absolutely.
that are not trying to like hide in the closet. Because it's 2019. You should be proud of who you are,
You are, hell yeah, bro.
unless your name is Dwight fucking Howard. Fuck Dwight Howard
good.
and his
Speaking of gay,
non-guaranteed deal. And speaking of sports and being fucking gay, and Dwight Howard, this fucking cancerous son of a bitch who was on the Los Angeles Lakers in 2012. We could have had a fucking if you've ever played NBA 2K, one of the greatest teams to ever play in NBA 2K is the 2012-2013 Los Angeles Lakers, because we had Steve Nash, we had Kobe Bryant, we
The
had
GOAT.
Pau Gasol, and we had Dwight fucking Howard. And what did Dwight Howard show up as? A shell of his fucking Orlando Magic self. And ever since then, he's been causing havoc through teams. He's got Stan Van Gundy fired in Orlando. He was responsible. I give him half the credit for getting Mike Brown and as well as Mike D'Antoni fired in Los Angeles. He got Rick Alderman fired in Houston. He's a fucking piece of garbage. He's a piece of shit. He's been going through teams, getting fucking $10 million, $20 million a year, and now he has a non-guaranteed contract back with the Los Angeles fucking Lakers. I can't believe the Lakers management.
Non-guaranteed?
Yes, it's a non-guaranteed.
Is this
contract.
the NFL?
Yes. Apparently, we're the NFL now, and we're giving out non-guaranteed contracts. I swear to God, if the Los Angeles Lakers fucking sign Carmelo Anthony, I am gonna fucking flip shit. I am not fucking playing, and fuck you, Dwight Howard, and fuck the Los Angeles Lakers management. I'm still a Lakers fan, but fuck them.
I cannot wait
So,
till you guys is fucking basketball.
Yo, this makes no
podcast,
sense
bro.
to me. Hold on, this makes no sense to me. What is it called? 4 quarters?
Yeah. Yes.
Promote.
Shout out to Chris Gutierrez and Dre Robinson
And
man.
Matt Miller's, those are my
Oh, Matt's gonna be
boys.
in it
Yes,
too?
yes,
Oh, nice.
yes.
Awesome.
Yes.
I
We're
can't
gonna be
wait, bro.
doing a 100% basketball
I can't
podcast.
wait, bro.
Where I have more of an opportunity for open forum to have my rants on being
And
upset.
if you love Sid's rants, it's gonna be them type of shits every fucking week on that podcast. So tune in with it. Yo, stay tuned. It's coming up, man.
Laker bias to the max by SP3 on 4 quarters. 4 quarters podcast coming soon to SoundCloud, iTunes, Facebook Live, wherever you want to listen or watch a basketball.
And
podcast.
I'll be a guest sometimes to put my tears as a Knicks fan in here, and you guys can drink them.
absolutely.
But I know we're not a sports podcast, but explain this deal to me though, because this is weird as fuck.
So I haven't got all the details on it. I just started reading about it today because I knew we were doing the podcast. But it's a non-guaranteed contract, basically meaning that if he gets injured, the money that he signed for is non-guaranteed. It all depends on his health and what he can contribute to the team.
Is that
Basically, an NFL.
It's an NFL contract.
structured
Yeah.
contract.
Yeah.
Bro. That's what they do in the NFL. Like a fucking Andrew Luck just
Who's the
retired.
man? Who's what's his name that runs the team right now?
The Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah.
Well, Jeannie Buss and
Rob Pelinka.
Rob Pelinka, the former agent of the GOAT Kobe Bryant.
So
The GOAT.
you got to give him some props for that.
Yeah, I give him credit. If we were gonna sign Dwight Howard to any type of contract, this is the best contract that we possibly could have done it. But like I said before, fuck them, because if they sign Carmelo Anthony, then I'm just flipping shit because we got the fucking best players of 2005 and 2006. Like, what are we fucking doing? It's 2019. Why are we signing Dwight Howard? Why do we already have Rajon Rondo? We already have JaVale McGee. Like, we have a whole bunch of niggas that were great 10 years ago. Like, what the fuck?
Is it because they're scared about Boogie going down, so they feel like they need a center?
They felt like they
exactly what it is,
had to fill a void, but there was most Spains that they could have signed. Joakim Noah. Mo Spains. I say he was the best option. Joakim Noah is a little bit too injury prone for my blood,
for
and
my liking too.
he's another guy that was great 10 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So it fits in the theme, but just too many guys on one team that were great 10 years ago. That's how I feel. But speaking of sports, we're like what? I think we're filming this podcast a week with
Well,
this
this is dropping September 3rd, and then this coming Thursday.
This
will
Thursday
be football, the
that
start
they're
of
listening
football.
to it. So I have to figure out who's my football team. You have to help me.
Well, here's
Andrew
the
Luck
thing.
retired.
Andrew Luck retired. Speaking of
fucking
contracts,
retired.
bro, I feel he retired suddenly last night, Saturday. What was it, 24th?
Yeah,
Today's the
Saturday
25th.
Saturday the 24th.
All right, he retired in the middle of the game too, because they had video up of fans at the game where they playing against. I believe it was. I didn't watch the game. I think it was Chicago. I think it was. I'm not sure, man. Quote me on that, but don't quote me on that actually. But yeah, middle of the game. I was at a pool party actually last night, and my friend Kenneth was like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "What? Yo, Andrew Luck retired?" I'm like, "What?" I'll go check my phone. I'm like, "Holy shit!" So it was in the middle of the game, and he's on the sideline. It was video. He's on the sideline in t-shirt and shorts and a t-shirt. Fans are booing him as he's leaving the field. I'm like, God damn, man. He's saying it's mental fatigue.
No, it's not.
What?
Which leads me to, because he's been injured and dealing with injuries and rehab and all types of shit. Which leads me to believe, I just feel like he's just in his feelings right now. I think
Yeah.
he'll be back. He's only 28 years old. He's still young. I think he'll
Yeah.
be back next. He just needs time to clear his head. I really feel like he's going to call the Colts and maybe March and say, hey, guys, yeah, I was just bullshitting.
But can I just say, like, I really appreciate Andrew Luck. I picked him on many of fantasy
Yeah,
football
that's
teams.
always my fantasy quarterback. So now it's, I had a draft, and you know what's funny? Romeo, I had a fucking fantasy draft last month, I believe July 19th. And then Romeo is like, wow, that's pretty early. And I'm like, well, I pick Andrew Luck as my quarterback. I pick him as my quarterback every damn year. What the fuck am I going to do now,
You're
bro?
shit out of luck.
Yeah, pun intended, man. But I just I dropped him and I picked up Nick Foles just earlier this
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
He looked up. He looked up.
Nick
like,
Foles on the Jaguars,
like-
so he's gonna
But
take me to the promised land now.
Can I just say, like I said, I like Andrew Luck.
Yeah.
I think that he was a really good young quarterback. But vindication for Peyton Manning.
'Cause they
Thank
did.
you.
You know what? I thought
Thank
about that
you.
shit too. I was
No,
like,
because
yo,
they
this
did do him dirty.
They
though.
did him dirty. We talked about it
They
on.
did.
On
This
the
is some
episode.
real
Oh,
payback.
yeah.
This is real
exactly.
Yeah, man, and they tanked for Andrew Luck back in 2011, 2012.
When he got injured, when
got
Peyton
drafted in
when Peyton
2012,
got
yeah.
injured for the year, they
Yeah.
decided to tank.
They had Curtis Painter as their quarterback. Who?
Painter.
Exactly. A lot of people don't know who he is. They tanked for Andrew Luck, which was good. Andrew Luck was by far the best quarterback in college that year coming out. And they got Andrew Luck. And Andrew Luck actually did pretty good. He took them to the playoffs his first year. Took them to the playoffs his second year. Took them to the playoffs. I believe his second year was 2013. He actually beat the Seahawks, who was the best team that year and won the Super Bowl that year. He really beat the Seahawks, convincingly. In Seattle, no, it wasn't in Seattle. It was in Indianapolis because they didn't lose a home game. But he actually that year he also beat Peyton too, bro. 2013.
Yeah.
He beat the Broncos. He beat the Seahawks. He beat the 49ers. The 49ers were one of the best teams so he did pretty good. 2013, 2014, he went to the playoffs. Andrew Luck was supposed to be the future of the NFL, bro.
Well, the thing is, his O-line was trash the past
It's
couple
always
of
been
years.
trash, and that's
Yeah.
why he's been getting hurt. Which is
Yeah.
why you got to respect Eli Manning, because Eli Manning has had a fucking. And I'm not just saying this because I'm a Giants mark,
He's
but I
saying
mean,
mostly because he's.
but I'm like, yo, bro, Eli Manning is an Iron Man, never been hurt behind a trash ass fucking O line like that. He's been the Iron Man, bro. And at fucking Andrew Luck, he's a tough kid. But behind that fucking O-line, it's scary back there, bro. It's spooky back there, motherfucker. Oh, man, Matt Hasselbeck, he was a backup a few years ago. I think we talked about this on one of the episodes.
Yeah.
Matt Hasselbeck was the backup, bro. Maybe 2 years ago, Andrew Luck went down. Matt Hasselbeck's wife was like, nope.
I want him to stay alive. I want him to not be in a wheelchair
Exactly.
in a few years.
And
so-
he was 40 about maybe a couple years ago. His wife was like, no, Andrew Luck is taller than you, bigger than you, faster than you, stronger than you, more athletic than you, younger than you. And he got fucked up behind that line. What the hell you think is going to happen to you?
Yeah.
Nope, you're not playing.
pull this back a little bit. So
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
I have to figure out who's gonna be my team.
Giants.
Who I'm gonna go with? That
You're not gonna go with the Giants, right?
No, absolutely not.
Well, you're not going to go. Peyton is your favorite player. You're not going to go with his little brother, who's also have 2 Super Bowl wins and 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Y'all
his little
maxed
brother?
out. Y'all maxed out. Y'all peaked too early. Like,
Well, I
thought-
mean, we've been looking pretty good in the preseason, man.
Get
My
the fuck
my
outta
guy
here, bro.
Daniel
Get the fuck
Jones.
out of here, man. Get the fuck
My
out
guy
of here.
Daniel
It's
Jones.
fucking the preseason.
It really is a preseason, but when it comes to the preseason, I'm not looking at wins and losses. I'm not talking about wins and losses. I'm talking about actual player stats, actual chemistry, and schematics and everything like that. Daniel Jones has been looking pretty good. Look at the numbers, bro.
He looks decent. Don't get me wrong.
And he's been playing with the first team. So he's been playing against the first teams. He's been playing with the first O-line. Saquon Barkley hasn't played, so we've been having Wayne
Saquon
Gall-
should not play.
Exactly. I was saying the same thing, man.
Save it all.
If
Save it
you're
all
a
for the
fucking
regular season.
starter, there's no reason. You're a bona fide starter. There's no reason why you should be playing.
And because he's a running
Yeah.
back. There's no reason taking like extra
Absolutely.
hits in that preseason.
So
Exactly.
basically, we've been playing with our starting O-line. We playing Wayne Gallman, who's our second string running back. We have Pierce. We have Paul Perkins. Sorry, and then we have the other dude, Rod Smart. So he's a fourth string. So basically, him.
Another rod.
Another Rod, yeah. So we've been having Wayne Gallman is basically we have him as our second string, and then we have Perkins and Rod Smart. Smith. Sorry, Rod Smith is his name. Rod Smart was He Hate Me from the XFL.
Yes,
way back.
yes. I was like
bad.
that name sounds really familiar.
Yeah, man. Rod Smith is his name. So they're competing for the third string running back right now. But Daniel Jones has been playing basically because Eli Manning has been playing one series every game. Comes in one series. He's actually looked good too. To look at it.
You know who's been looking really bad?
Who?
Homeboy from the number one draft pick. Homeboy from the
Cardinals.
Yes.
He's
looking really,
talking
really.
about Kyler Murray.
Kyler
The
Murray.
thing about it is I always thought he was too small for this league, man. They compared him to Russell Wilson, but Russell Wilson is actually still kind of stocky though. Russell Wilson is 5'9", 5'10".
Russell Wilson is the only quarterback left from the 2012 NFL quarterback.
Because they had Andrew Luck who just retired last night, the 24th. This is 25th.
RG3 is a backup.
RG3, yeah, I always made fun of him. But
I think Luck comes back. I think Luck takes a year off.
I think so too.
Year off,
Yeah.
to, like you said, takes a year off, heals his body,
I
and
think
gets
so
mental
too.
clarity. I think he felt pressured.
Yeah.
I think that's where
Yeah.
the mental thing came in, where it's like, I gotta come back. I gotta come back. The team needs me. The team needs me.
Yeah.
Take a year
I think
off,
so too.
heal your body up, and you come back.
But that shit caught me off guard. I wasn't even watching the game. Like I said, I was at a pool party last night, and out of nowhere,
Who put that in a group chat? I forgot who put it in a group, and I was like, what the fuck?
yeah,
I
wasn't even
woke
in
up
the
too
group
because
chat,
I
bro.
fell asleep early last night.
Yeah, I wasn't even in the group chat, but I found out in a pool party. I'm like, what the fuck,
Yeah,
really?
I found out from the group chat as well.
Then I came in the group chat, and that's when I seen you was like, yeah, vindication for Peyton.
Absolutely. Justice for
ain't-
Peyton.
Peyton ain't thinking about it. Actually, after that, Peyton done went on and won another fucking Super Bowl for another team.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Exactly.
So he threw,
all good.
7 touchdowns in one game, like tied the fucking
all
record,
good.
put up all those numbers. Peyton is I would go as far as calling him the GOAT, but people will say is Tom Brady because of the rings.
Yeah.
But I believe the Tom Brady thing is the system. Because
Well,
there
of
are
course.
plenty of fucking quarterbacks that came along and looked great in that system. The year Tom Brady got hurt, I believe it was 2008. He got hurt in the first game. They still went 11-5 behind Matt Castle. And Matt
Exactly.
Castle looked great. And people were like, oh, my God, who is this guy?
And he got that big contract from the Kansas
went
City
to
Chiefs.
another team, and the year Tom Brady got hurt 2 years ago. No, not hurt, suspended. He got suspended on the bullshit, the deflate shit, whatever. He got suspended 4 games. They had who's the guy that plays for the fucking 49ers right now? I keep forgetting his name because he's so fucking overrated, dog. Garoppolo, yeah.
Yeah.
God damn, yeah. Right on the tip of my tongue. They have fucking Garoppolo. Comes in. Every time Tom Brady didn't play, he came in and looked great. So people think, oh, this guy he's the shit. He goes to the 49ers. He's 1-2 as a starter,
Gets
bro.
that
Before
contract?
he got hurt. I believe he's the most overrated quarterback right now.
So it proves that the Belichick system gets you money.
Exactly.
Gets
And
you
then,
paid.
actually, Tom Brady was suspended for 4 games. Garoppolo came in and did his thing. He got hurt. They had a third string, the black guy, Jacoby Brissett, who's going to start now on the Indianapolis Colts since
Yeah.
Andrew Luck fucking retired. He looked good. So it's like it's a system there, man. So this is why I'm like, Peyton Manning comes in and makes systems look good.
Yeah.
In New England, the system makes the quarterback look good.
Yep.
In a lot of ways, Peyton becomes the system. He's,
Absolutely.
In a lot of ways, to bring it to basketball to football comparison, in a lot of ways, Peyton is LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
He becomes the system. He becomes the offensive coordinator.
Absolutely.
But Peyton Manning takes it to a whole nother extreme. Like,
Bro, I left a status one time. It was years ago. I was like, yo, Peyton Manning is literally an offensive coordinator that can throw a football. That is cheating.
no, he's a human. He's a human offensive playbook.
Exactly.
Like he knows it off the top of his head. Like we know our ABCs. He knows Omaha. Like
He knows this
he
shit,
knows
man.
every play
The
from A
greatest
to Z.
chess player in football of all time. That's why I'm like, yo, Peyton, he's got to be like, if we're going schematics and football and between the ears, bro, Peyton has got to be the GOAT, man. But it's Tom Brady. Great in his own right. I'm not taking anything away from Tom Brady. But it's that system, man. If you put Peyton on, say, the Arizona Cardinals, and then you put Tom Brady on the same Arizona Cardinals. I believe Peyton will have better numbers. Just saying.
Well, he's a offensive.
He's an offensive genius, bro.
Yes.
I used to love watching his games. Him against the Ravens, bro, with Ray Lewis, because he's a defensive genius. He's Peyton Manning on defense. Ray Lewis. So those used to be really good games. I used to enjoy watching, bro. When I back in my college days, yeah, man. Back in my college, I just grab me a beer and have me a good time watching them games, man.
So since it's in LA, I one of my candidates for my team is the Rams.
It's not a bad pick.
The Rams. Or the Chargers, because they're both in LA.
Yeah.
So to stick with my LA theme.
Well, the Rams just moved back, and Sandy. You know what's funny? I still call the Chargers San Diego Chargers. It's just so
Because we grew up on that.
exactly, man. I always keep saying, and they've been there for 2 years now,
Yeah.
and I still say San Diego, and they're like, it's LA now. I'm like, oh fuck yeah. So I still call them the San Diego Chargers. Like I was watching a preseason game with the Chargers maybe a week ago. We were watching in a bar. And the cheerleaders were beautiful, and then the people in the stands were beautiful. And one of my friends was like, God damn, the bitch is bad. I'm like, well, that's San Diego, bro. When I went to San Diego, everybody is fucking beautiful. Then they was like, nah, that's L.A. I was like, oh, yeah.
Same thing.
Yeah.
But it's actually even better.
Yeah.
Yeah, but technically, you guys ever been to San Diego, bro?
No.
I've kind of rode through it. I've never
Everybody is fucking good looking, bro.
Really?
Including, I'm secure in my manhood, but the dudes are fucking, there's no fat, ugly fucking people, bro. Everybody, the dudes look like Greek gods. The women are fucking 9s and 10s and better. Shit. Because I have a family out in Oakland. So I was like, I'm about to go to Oakland. They was like, okay, yeah, we're going to go to San Diego for the weekend. So I'm like, all right, cool. So it's a couple hours drive from Oakland. So we go out there. We on the beach. And I'm like, God damn, these girls are bad. A little bit of plastic and silicone too, but
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
They made a choice.
Yeah, but beauty, man. All the girls are beautiful, man, and then all the dudes are just like in shape, working out and shit. But I'm just you come back to New York, everybody's fat and fucking lazy, and yeah, man. So I feel like I'm like, yo, goddamn, I feel like I fit in San Diego more, man. Like all these beautiful women I could date. And then, like, I can fit in with all these muscular guys and good-looking Greek god guys. I can fit in with them. Motherfuckers go to the gym and shit. We go bag some of these girls, these beautiful 9 out of 10s and shit. And I come back to New York, and everybody's fat and lazy and disgusting. And the women are 5 out of 10s and 4 out of 10s. And I'm like, wow.
I will tell you this. Fuck. I have a boy. He's from Atlanta, right? And he was like, yo, I moved here from Atlanta, and the women in New York are not as good looking as women in Atlanta.
Of course not.
And I was like, what? He's like, I'm dead serious. He's like, they don't take care of themselves the way that women in Atlanta do. He's like, this is nasty.
It really is.
His exact words. This is nasty.
And I travel a lot, and it's like I go out of town, and I'm like, God damn, man, all these women are beautiful and friendly. Friendly. That's a good thing. The women are friendly. That's another thing. They're friendly. They're down to earth. They're down to interact and mingle and socialize and stuff. And you come to New York, and those women are down there beautiful. Then you come back to New York, and the women are fucking, they have this nasty attitude. They don't want to socialize. They want to come to like establishments and stay by themselves. You say, hey, how you doing? They roll their eyes. And I'm like, God damn, and y'all not even that bad though. Like,
you know what bothers me is that, and this is gonna sound superficial, but fuck it. A lot of women don't take care of themselves up here.
They don't.
Yeah.
Like, and I'm not talking about like weight wise, but like, like put some perfume on, put some makeup on. Like you go out like you're about to go somewhere.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking about like plaster your face on, but like, look presentable. But they expect the guy to look presentable up here.
Yeah.
But they're just like, oh, take me as I am type of shit. The woman, take me as I am. I'm fat and disgusting and blubbery, but take me as I am. But the guy has to look like fucking Dwayne The Rock Johnson, though. And anything other than that, then, oh, fuck him. He's a piece of shit. He's a loser. But these girls can come out here looking like fucking Precious from that movie. And it's like, yo, you gotta take me as I am, though. Is it not a double standard, though, bro?
It's true.
So
It's
speaking
true.
of double standards,
Oh, here we go.
Ness put something on the toxic mailbag. He said,
Mail-
Shout out
bag.
to Ness, bro.
he said women not wanting. He said, touch on this.
Oh,
Women
Yankees over the Dodgers 3-1, and it's
Perfect.
the end of the sixth. But go ahead.
women not wanting to date men with multiple kids, baby mamas. But if said women have multiple kids, baby daddies, they feel men should be accepting of that.
Man, it goes right back. Oh, man, that's good, man. Good segue. It goes right back into the take me as I am shit.
That's what I mentioned.
You know, it's the, men, they have to do this, and this. They have all this fucking checklist that the men have to meet. You know, the men have to qualify and be, prerequisite and all that shit. But when it comes to the woman, nah, take me as I am. I'm on some flawed shit. I have this. I have a bunch of baby daddies. But take me as I am. It's a blatant double standard, bro. Blatant. How you guys feel?
I agree. I'm reading through some of this mailbag as well. Yari says the silent treatment, beneficial or not?
Beneficial.
I say being
To an extent.
I say being in a relationship, not.
It's not.
In
My
a-
my girlfriend has gave me the silent treatment, and I had to tell her, use your words.
You have to tell me what you're feeling.
Tell me what you're feeling, and then we can talk it through. So I don't think it's beneficial.
I think it's beneficial when you're dating somebody and you're trying to get to know somebody, because sometimes you have to take a step back when you're dealing with a girl, and they have to understand, yo, listen, you're on ice right now. I'm about to go pop this other bottle of chicks. You're on ice right now, huh?
It's like, yo, yeah, you gotta chill, bro.
You gotta chill. You gotta chill out for a second. Now in a relationship, no, you're 100% right about that.
Yeah.
Because communicate. I don't know what's on your mind. I don't know what's bothering you. I have 1,000 things I'm dealing with, and I may have misstepped and not heard what you said, or just made a mistake.
Exactly.
So I need to know what I did wrong so I can fix it,
Exactly.
or we can talk through it. So you're 100% right. But when you're dating chicks, sometimes you gotta put a chick on ice. You have to
that's
put a
true.
chick on
I
ice.
understand. It's different. It's different situations. It's like it's a case by case study.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, I don't agree with the silent treatment at all. I'm a big communicator and speaking what's on my mind or whatever. So I expect the same in return. Like, if you're feeling the type of way, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me where I fucked up. If you feel I did, and then we can go from there and I can fix it. And then my thing is this. If I fucked up and you feel I did, if you tell me where I fucked up and I don't change it, that's on me. But if you're not telling me where I fucked up and I'm not changing it, that's on you because you didn't tell me,
I feel you.
Just saying.
You're absolutely right there. Got one from Donna L. Natalie.
Oh, shout out to Donna, man. I love Donna.
She says, if the person you're dating, best friend, hits on you, do you tell your boyfriend or girlfriend?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Ooh, yeah, that's a good one.
I think yes. I think you
you
should.
have to, yeah.
Your best friend's a scumbag,
Yeah,
girl or boy,
100%.
and that's completely false.
No,
so
she
you got to
said,
question your.
if you're, his best friend is a scumbag.
Yeah.
Or her best friend is a scumbag. Yeah.
And you got to question the relationship of you're my best friend and you're hitting on my girl or guy friend or boyfriend. That's fucked up. It has to be said.
But on the flip side, it could be a test. Like, she sent her friend.
That's childish as fuck.
It is childish,
is.
but how many people are childish? We're in our 30s. How many fucking 30-year-old women act like they're in their teens, bro?
You are right. You are 100%
right
right.
there.
I would. My first thing would be like, y'all motherfucker, this is good. This is a test, isn't it? And I'm gonna fucking pass that test with flying colors. So my first instinct would be, oh, she sent her friend over here to try to holler at me or whatever, And so I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do or say what I'm supposed to say, and then I'll tell her like, yo, your friend tried to hit on me. So I'll just think it was a test kind of thing. Like she sent her to do that.
And
Also,
to
I
see
think
if you would tell her
Yeah.
as well.
Also, I think it's immature to do that.
Toxic as fuck.
And it is, but I mean, like, and not toxic in a good way, like we are, because black men don't cheat.
Black men definitely don't cheat.
You know, but toxic in a bad way. Like, come on, grow up. That's immature, I believe. But how many women are immature? And it's the like great women, great personalities, great careers, everything. And they're like 32, 33 and still be like in their 20s, you know? So
It's so true. It's so true. We got one from David. He says thoughts on long distance relationships.
all right. I don't do long distance relationships, me personally. Although, like, I've been in like a lot of these sports groups, you know, and like I actually meet women in these sports groups. Like I met an Arizona Cardinals fan one time, bro. She's from like Arizona. Popping, bro. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So we started inboxing together because like she was on like we were on a post one time. This was like 5 years ago. We were on a post one time. And I seen her like going ham on some dudes, you know? So I'm like, oh, she's spunky, yo, you know? And she's a Cardinals fan. I'm like, holy shit, okay. So I like jump into the thread, and me and her, we start going at it with these Cowboy fans or whatever.
Oh, the
so
worst.
yeah. So then like she inboxes me, so we take it from there from inboxing, and then she gets my number. I give her my number. I'm like, yo, if you want to talk, we start talking. Then we start, like, calling each other on the phone and shit. They're 3 hours behind us and shit, you know? So when she's calling me, it's 11:30, 12 o'clock. I'm about to go to bed. It's still fucking, 8:30, 9 o'clock over there.
It's like just the evening started.
Yeah, absolutely. But I'm like, yo, she is popping, yo. Beautiful, nurse, got a job, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but she's fucking 2,500 miles away. But it's like, yo, if she was here, that's a perfect girlfriend. She's into sports, spunky, into the shit, going to games all the time. And then there was another time I told on one of my on the other episodes when me and my ex-girlfriend broke up. She was going to Georgia, you know. I was like, I can't do that long distance relationship thing. I really can't. I honestly can't, man. I have to like see my girlfriend every week or so, week and a half, on the weekends and shit. And long distance relationship, I just can't do, man. Because you never know what the hell is going on down there. Granted, you can be dating somebody around the corner from you, and they can be fucking somebody else.
Great point.
It's true. It's true. But
it's a bigger chance when they're all the way down there, I've dated girls in Jersey. That's not long distance at all, That's like a train ride away or, a drive on the turnpike away. Because I'm always in Hoboken. So I dated a girl in Hoboken, lived in Hoboken.
Well, that's
not long distance at all. Yeah. And I love Hoboken. I'm always out there for football, man.
Hoboken is great.
Hoboken is in the Guinness Book of World Records of cities that have bars and the most bars and mile radius, bro.
Really?
Wow. I didn't know that.
Random fact by Larry. Thank
Random
you.
fact. Hoboken is so, you guys got to check out One Republic, bro.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Cause I used to live in Jersey City.
Yeah.
I used to go out a couple times, with friends and everything.
What's your thoughts on long distance relationships?
I've dabbled in it once because I had an ex. We reconnected, but she had moved to Florida. But work-wise, she was up here like every 2 months.
Yeah.
So I would see her when she came up. We'll hang out. But I couldn't take it seriously because long game, you got to think long game for a second. Is she going to move up here? Am I going to move down there? And in my opinion, I was like, I wasn't going to move down there. She was going to move up here because she had a banging job, paying well over 6 figures. She's like top boss. It's not going to happen. It was fun, but it's always what's going to happen 2 years from now, 3 years from now.
Yeah. You
know what I mean? Because one of them, somebody's going to have to budge. One of us is going to have to move because you can't be with you can, but you can't be 7 years in a long-distance relationship. You know what I mean?
Man, you should watch Catfish.
And that's what I'm saying. And I thought about that, but it's like, it's not practical.
Yeah.
And I need more of a practical relationship. Like, I need to come home to my girl. If we're dating for 7 years, there's a point I want to and I really care about you and I love you, I want to marry you. I want to at least live with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I personally, each his own, But for me, it's like it's a little. I'm not gonna take it 100% serious.
Yeah, I mean,
That's true. Yeah.
I've been on I've had two different experiences as far as like getting close to or having a form of a long distance relationship through my dabble through binge watching Catfish as well as through my current girlfriend. I realized that I was probably catfished at about like 14, 15 years old. Because for a year,
I feel like we all were. Probably.
Yeah, we just didn't know.
I was on Black Planet Heavy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I met this girl on Mahente, and she was my girlfriend for a year when I was like 15 years old, and she lived in Virginia. And we talked on like Mahente and then AIM, then talked to her via like the phone, texting, as well as like calls and stuff. Talked to her for a year, had like a few pictures of her and stuff. Then like I planned with one of my friends to go see her in Virginia. Like my mom didn't even want me to like go. She was like, yo, it's too far. I was like, yeah, I'm going with one of my friends. So she was like, okay, you can go. So we took the bus all the way out to Virginia, like about like 8 hours, about 4 hours into the trip. She calls me and she's like, yeah, my mom says you guys can't stay with me. So got all the way to Virginia, and she's like, yeah, my mom says you guys can't even come over here. So had to come all the way back. Once we got to Virginia, we turned our asses right back around.
Wow.
Right back to New York.
Wowie.
Yeah, so that was the end of that long distance relationship.
Jesus.
And yes,
Fuck, I'm sorry.
I was proud. I was like, that's us watching these catfish.
My
binge watch.
condolences.
I was
Sorry. That's
catfish.
tough.
I
Yo,
was catfish,
tough, man.
So that was tough.
Yo,
It was a tough
it's a
L.
cold world out here, bro. Safe travels, bro.
Tough L. But then again, I like later on in my life, I think I was about 25, 26 years old, met a beautiful young lady from Oregon. I was working at the water taxi. I met her. She was out in
By South Street?
Yeah,
Seaport?
well, no, I met her. I was in like the Midtown area where the boat stops are.
Yeah.
And she's from Oregon. She was out there with her cousin. We like connected. We went out on a date, got connected even more, and basically from there we kept in contact. We kept in contact for like about a year. She came back out to New York like a couple of months later. She stayed at my place. Then like a couple of months later into the summer, I went out to Oregon. My first time in Oregon, small town named Salem. I think like the population is like
they lynch black people.
825 people.
Nah, that's the Pacific Northwest, though.
Yeah, that's
don't
like
think they
Salem,
do.
North Carolina, or some shit like that.
Okay.
That's where they
Okay.
Yeah,
Salem,
is-
Salem,
that's a
Oregon.
different Salem, bro.
It just rains a lot. I actually went canoeing for the first time.
Nice.
When I went out there, I went whitewater rafting for the
That's
first time
awesome, yeah.
when I went out there. So I had a great experience with this girl. But me and her, we both understood like this is something like we're having fun. We're both single, but we're kind of like building a connection to her. And she's one of my like really good friends now. But we realized like a relationship wasn't gonna work. Like she
Can't work,
wasn't.
yeah.
Yeah, she had her. She was trying to like build, and she was with family out in Oregon. I have family out here in New York, and I was trying to build within like water taxi as well as other things I was doing at the time. So it wasn't possible for us to connect, but we still had a great friendship. But my view of long distance relationship is it's honestly depends on the person and it depends on the connection between the two. I've seen examples of people making it work. I've seen examples of people totally destroying themselves and the world around them. So it depends on who they are. So that's just me.
My guilty pleasure is 90 Day Fiance. So I've seen like dudes and girls will meet somebody in a foreign country and they'll date for a little bit and then they'll just move to that foreign country off the rip of just love. They meet each other online or on
can't
Facebook
do
and
that
everything
shit,
of that
bro.
shit. Like I can't do it. I could never do something like that. Like I need some type of stability, like understand like, yo, this is the one. And they'd be like meeting somebody like they'll be on vacation.
Yeah.
They have wild sex, great connection. Next thing you know, they're moving to fucking Colombia. This one dude I met, I remember I was watching a show. He met this girl in, I think it was either Colombia or like Brazil. Smoking hot chick, you know, whatever. She comes visits him. He's like, yo, all right, cool. I'm going to move to Brazil or Colombia. I forget which one it is. He emptied out his life savings
Damn. That's tough.
to move out there, open a business with her. All because of like, you know, a fling on a vacation type of shit. And I guess the pussy was fire.
Yo, dude, man, I'm the complete. I can't take that many chances, bro. That's,
He did it, and there was another dude, which he met the girl on like one of those dating apps type of things, like Filipino Meet or some shit like that. I don't know what the fuck it was. He was a black dude. He was a black dude, and he met the chick. Never met her in person, but they just talked online all the time.
Yeah.
He flew out to the Philippines with an engagement ring, ready to marry Shorty, and Shorty was on some like, I'm just trying to get this paper, like, you know what I mean, like, and he wasn't really seeing it, because when every dude has been that moment where you're not really seeing Shorty trying to play you.
Yeah.
Like, your boys got to tell you. So his brother got involved. Was like, yo, she just wants your money and a citizenship. And that's all she really wanted. He ended up breaking it off. But,
Yeah.
pussy's a drug.
It is. It is. It's the greatest drug known to man.
Oh, just to add on, bro, that Arizona girl, she came up here to New York to hang out. Well, she came with her family, her brothers and stuff. But that's when I was like, yo, she's like popping.
Yeah.
Perfect when I met her in person. Because over the internet, in the comments and everything, in inbox and talking, I'm like, okay. When you actually meet somebody.
Yeah, it's a
like,
different type of energy.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, I was like, oh, damn, she's actually popping. But the long distance shit, so,
Put the curve to it.
I couldn't do it, and I guess we all can't do it. A real long distance.
Yeah.
I know this dude. Met this dude. I went to like a conference. He dated his boyfriend for about 5 years. I think his boyfriend lived in Connecticut or Boston, and they just traveled back and forth. Like,
fuck Boston. Go ahead.
fuck Boston, but he's right. And they dated back and forth for like about 6 months. He ended up marrying his boyfriend, and they still
Good for
don't
them.
live
Good for
together.
them.
Yeah. Oh, really?
He lives in Boston. He lives in New York.
Wait, what?
They're married.
Weird, man.
How are you married and you don't live with each
Listen, that's how he likes it.
They did whatever they had
So
to
that
do.
is
bro.
what they had to do.
Okay.
It's different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, I guess. That's weird to me. I'm sorry.
I'm not in. I gotta see my girl at least once a week. But
Exactly.
yeah,
I
you
really
know?
do,
Yeah,
bro.
you really do.
I have to, man. I got to get that loving and
but
that
I only
cuddling
need
and
once
that
a week
fucking-
though.
Huh?
I only need once a week.
Yeah, if it's every day,
I can't see a girl every day.
Because it's like you start to, we have to give time to miss each other, So most of my relationships, it's like I don't see her until the weekend or whatever. But if she's in my face every damn day, it's like, oh God, man, I don't know, man.
Well, I'm fine with it.
Nicholas said
I
something.
don't want
dope.
to get in trouble.
I know.
Nicholas
You
said
won't,
something
bro.
though.
You're good, bro. Your relationship is good,
Yeah.
man.
Nicholas said, if y'all got experiences in open relationships, friends with benefits, what are your thoughts on open marriages, and the rules and all that?
I got a few friends with benefits in the past year, so yeah.
What are your thoughts on it?
Yeah.
It's cool, man. As long as both consenting adults are cool with it, it's like, all right, we're in it for sex or whatever, or we hang out and we do everything friends do, but we also have sex. That's cool. I'm down for that, man. I have a lot of females I've done that with, so
Yeah, it really depends on like the rules and the understanding between
Yeah.
the two. Cause
as long
like,
as you both consenting to it,
Yeah.
why not, man?
because you have to do things like as friends, like to really have that basis of friends with benefits.
Absolutely.
If you got the guy taking you out all the time, then that becomes it's a muddy waters. Or if she's cooking and cleaning for you at the house, then it becomes okay. What are we? You weren't doing this when we were friends, so
Yeah.
it all depends on both sides.
But you and your girl, y'all were friends before, right?
Yeah. Yeah,
So
but we
that was
were
cool.
we were just friends for like a little bit before we got into a relationship. Like
Yeah.
I've been in like friends with benefits type of situations, and what I've always seen is that it kind of like the emotions and feelings on one side or the other, on my end, on the female's end, it always muddies the waters and it always hurts the situation.
Yeah, I've been a couple of situations where, so I could be very, very cold or very like warm with a woman. So if you're friends with benefits, you're getting the cold side of Wilkins. The extra cold. I remember this one chick, I met her on the train, on the PATH train. So I first moved to Jersey. I met her on the PATH train. We chopped up Spanish chick, tall, thick, and everything of that nature. And we're getting to know each other. And I think she wanted a serious relationship. And I told off her, I was like, yo, listen, I just got out of a relationship. It was a 2-year relationship. I don't want anything serious. She goes, all right, I understand that, whatever. But she still wanted to hang out with me.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, you come out and hang out with me. At the time, I was preparing for like powerlifting competition, so I needed like meal prep out the ass.
Yeah.
She let me use her Costco card. We go to Costco. I get to the crib. She cooks me all my meal prep for me and everything. And I was like, all right, cool. Well, you're still my friend. We're not fucking. I never made a move or anything of that nature. Yeah. And then I know she's getting frustrated with me. She's getting really mad. I was like, yo, what's wrong? She's like, I don't want to talk about it. And I was like, you know what? I got to go. She puts her coat on and then walks out my apartment. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. I'm putting the food back into my little containers. She knocks on the door. I was like, are you okay? You forgot something? She's like, we have to talk. And I'm like,
Okay.
all right. I was like, so what's the problem? She's like, I really like you. And I know you don't want a relationship, but can we at least have like friends with benefits type of situation? I was like, all right, cool. We got on the couch. I pulled my dick out. I said, it's game time. She's like, aren't you going to kiss me? I was like, oh, yeah. Let me start with that. Let me kiss you. And then she's like, can we, because we're on the couch.
Yeah.
And I have roommates at the time. She's like, can we go in your room? Your room with myself. I was like, oh, yeah. We can go and do that. So I continue fucking her for a solid 3 weeks, like every other day. I'll hit her up like, yo, come through. She'll come over. And I'd be like, but I told her the rules. Mm-hmm. I was like, you can't spend the night. There's no cuddling. You have to leave after I nut.
After I nut.
You have to go. This is my coldest winter ever, Wilkins. Because the girl that broke up with me before, I was pissed. That shit hurt me low key. So I was on a war path of not like caring. Mm-hmm. So I remember this night vividly. I bust a nut, I roll over, and I was like, your clothes are right there. And then she puts her clothes on, and she looks at me, expecting me to walk her out. And I was like, she's like, you gonna walk me? I was like, nah, I'm gonna go to sleep. The door is over there. So
you know where the door is.
And I'm like, all right, cool. And then, whatever. Next day, like 2 days later, I was like, yo, hey, what's up? And you try to come through?
And
she's like, we need to talk.
Oh,
I was like, yo, what's up? What's going on? You all right? She's like, we were using condoms, first of all. I don't know what my nasty ass was doing.
Okay.
so safe place here. So she was like, listen, after we fuck, I feel so empty inside. I was like, what? I said, excuse me? She's like, you make me feel so empty inside after we have sex. Like, I don't feel like a person.
Well, I hope you didn't nut inside of her. That's why she feels empty inside.
Nah. I used to nut in her mouth.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
So, and then I was just telling her to go. And, like, the bathroom's there, go wash up, and then, like, go. So, I was just like, are you serious right now? So, you not trying to fuck? She's like, Wilkins, no. This is not going to work. I just feel dirty and empty inside. And I was like, all right, cool. So, I'll see you later then. Another time. This kind of same situation.
Wait,
So
well, I would hold on to that story because we have run out of time.
Oh, my bad.
On this episode,
Have
Sir,
we?
yes,
You did already?
Yes,
God
sir.
damn,
So
man.
Wilkins leaving us on another cliffhanger on this
That's gonna be
episode
good,
of
man.
Toxic Talk. So until next time, that is the living legend himself, one word, Larry Morgan, the true face of the Jobber Tears podcast, Sir Wilkins, and it's me, it's the True Heel Phenom SP3, signing off until next time.
Oh, that was good. Those
That was
are
a good-
some
two
damn
good
good
ones.
2 episodes.